Okay, so here's our commentary for the first Justice League Abridged series episode. I'm Watchtower, and with me is voice
Kuhan,
actor, except not in this
and editor,
episode.
co-editor, and an occasional
Don't interrupt me.
scripting. No, shut up.
Okay, so Kuhan does a lot of things, but none of them were in this episode.
None of them. I didn't say a word in this episode. That's why you can see the editing is also terrible.
The editing is terrible. I whipped this up in about 2 days, and you can tell. Um, so yeah, I'm Watchtower. That's Kuhan. He's does a bunch of different voices, like Martian Manhunter. I do Superman, Batman, and a ton of other people.
I do Martian Manhunter and for the first few episodes, Shingo Wall did the Flash, and then
He did.
Prime did everyone else. But I did, incidental voices.
Anywho, so right now shit's blowing up,
Yes, that is happening.
and this is very badly edited.
Right? Yeah, there's like sound effects, and they're not very good.
No. So this whole spoon joke, the kryptonite spoon that Batman came up with, has actually been considered a fan favorite quote, and you may be seeing it pop up again in some reference before this first season is over. So
Ooh,
that's a
ooh.
tease.
Teasers. The fans are going to be like, "Oh, where's the spoon joke? Oh my god, I hope the spoon joke's coming up soon."
Could be waiting desperately each time you click the play button on an episode.
That's the joke. Like we said we're gonna do
Joke's
this.
on you, bitch!
The joke is we said we're gonna do the spoon joke and then never do it.
Or we'll just like throw it and like make it really small in the background somewhere. So then if they bitch us out, we could just say it was there.
Wait, hold on. Am I gonna have to put that in?
Wait, put what in?
Do the spoon. Edit a spoon in the background.
Okay. So, oh, this is our whole George Bush scene, which I just decided while I was doing this, why not make him Bush?
And you definitely should have held auditions for that one, because in case you don't know, Watchtower held auditions for a lot of the characters, and that's why I ended up being Martian Manhunter and stuff like that. But apparently didn't hold auditions for this episode, and so he does this terrible George Bush impression.
That's the joke, though.
As opposed to my George Bush impression, which is ever spot on.
Yeah, your Bush impression is better than mine, but first episode, I didn't know what I was doing.
Right,
The
no.
whole reason I started this series was because I was a fan of Little Karibo, Team 4-Star, all the great abridgers out there.
Yeah. Well, I'd been meaning to start like a Pokemon Abridged for like 3 years, and then never did. And I'm like, oh, I can get on the ground floor of this one, and look what happened with that.
It sucks now.
and then we released episode 5 a month and a half late. But we'll get to that when we go do episode 5.
Yes, that's a great story to tell someone.
I don't even know if it's a good story.
No, it is.
It's pretty
So, yeah, I started this all up because I thought it would be fun, something to do. And since I'm a big comic fan, Kuhan's a big comic fan, why not do a show based off DC comic heroes? So
Yeah, exactly.
it really makes sense in the end.
You can really hear the evolution of your Batman voice from this episode to even we're only on episode 7 as of the recording of this commentary, but dating the commentary now. But you can hear the evolution of your Batman voice.
Thank you. I hope that's a compliment.
It is. It's your voices aren't all the same anymore. But I'm sure it's going to get even better in the future, probably, or not.
I hope
It'll
so.
just
Someone
get
told
worse.
me I sounded like I was trying too hard to be Christian Bale. That's the joke.
Yeah, let's say, isn't that the point?
Yeah, that's the joke.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this episode is pretty crappy and terrible, hence the 12 dislikes at this moment. It also has 38 likes, so there's people out there who enjoy it, and I think that's why I continued.
Yeah, you're I love you're definitely whispering as Batman, like even the Batman.
That's because he was unconscious in that scene.
Whatever.
Production value. And this was the really rushed, abrupt ending because I was just doing this just out of the blue for 2 days and just thought, okay, I'm going to end it here in case I don't want to do anymore.
Zooms in on Superman's mouth. And that's the end of the episode. But, we're still talking here. Yeah, so now it's time for the episode 2 commentary.
Okay, so this is episode 2. We open it up with Snapper Carr, who we make absolutely awesome in this show.
Yeah, awesome, sure. He's British and talks.
And his son is also in our Batman Beyond Abridged series.
That's right.
Cracker Carr.
So the theme song. Where'd you get the idea for that? For using this?
It was on the radio as I was editing. It moved me, so I thought. No, I really just thought, I don't know, I'm just going to put this because it seems cool to have as an opener.
Oh, okay, sure, that makes sense.
There really wasn't a reason behind that. I wish there was. So episode 2 is when Kuhan, of course, came aboard and screwed everything up.
and Shingo Wall appeared as well.
Shingo Wall showed up. Grey Lantern, who's a co-writer on the show, started helping with the scripts and really contributing a lot to that. And the show just kind of got a bit better. It just slowly starts to pick up a bit, I think.
It got some quality in there.
Yeah, it got some actual nice editing shots occasionally.
Yeah, the occasional editing. Oh, here's my character.
Yeah, here's Martian Manhunter.
John Jones.
We totally flipped this character, his personality, because he's usually just this really boring alien guy.
Yeah, right. Down-to-earth, calm guy.
Yeah. Now he's just sarcastic and awesome and really pisses Batman.
This is, you can hear my crappy mic. This is I think
your voice in this episode was way like, I don't know.
I think this is my built-in laptop mic.
Oh.
So that happened. It's not bad for a built-in laptop mic.
Calling him Marvin as a running gag with Superman and John's relationship.
Yeah, let's say further building on the retardation of Superman.
Yes, further building on the retardation of Superman. Ooh, I really like Superman, okay, but I just wanted to make him so superhero that it's really annoying.
Right. Well, you do that to all the characters you like, because Flash and Aquaman are some of your favorite characters, and look what we did with them.
Yes, they are. People have said that I hate them or asked if I hated them. I'm just like, I really don't. It's just,
yeah. I saw that in the YouTube comments. Like, do you hate those guys? Like, no, they're like my favorite characters. It's just funnier.
It hurts me to do this to them, but it's just good stuff. So.
And my John Jones voice, in case you couldn't tell, is a really, really bad impersonation of Little Karibo's Dan Green voice.
He's definitely retarded.
And it definitely changes from episode 2 to even to episode 3, because like at first I'm like, okay, well I'm just gonna do straight up Dan Green. I'm like, well no, I should make it a little bit more American-y voiced. And then I don't know. Now it's a little bit better now, but back then.
So this whole part that's about to come up with the bat seat and the bat seatbelt, and the bat seat driver and all these bat jokes that John just throws at Batman really just came about because Grey Lantern added this scene, and we decided it'd be a fun running gag for Batman to absolutely hate aliens. Because if you look at everyone around him, they all have superpowers and are mostly aliens, and Superman's a retard and John's an asshole, so he would hate them.
But John's mostly just an asshole to Batman.
Yes, I'm sure he's nice to everyone else, but
yeah, that's the thing. He's like, hey, yeah, we're cool, but Batman, he's just an ass.
Well, it'd be fun to mess with Batman. The dude takes everything so seriously.
Everything is so serious for him. Really, we don't even have that much of a bit with Batman. It's pretty much just Batman.
Yeah, it's Batman, just a little bit more, I don't know, mean and aggressive.
And the appearance of Chris Tucker as Green Lantern.
A terrible Chris Tucker impression, and here's Hawk Girl, who also has a really, really annoying voice.
Yeah, at first I thought it was your Dr. Mrs. the Monarch But apparently, it's you said it's Wallowitz's mom from Big Bang
So
Theory.
Wallowitz's mom on Big Bang Theory. That's what inspired me for Hot Girl's Voice.
Man, that is called racism.
Howard!
Times like these, I wish I could fly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
Oh, here's Wonder Woman, who we still don't really know until recently what the hell we were gonna do with her.
Right. Yeah. We had absolutely no clue. We're like, she's just Wonder Woman, I guess. And now
We
we're
haven't
like,
really done anything with her, and it's really because we don't know what to do with
just like DC.
her. Yeah. I mean, does she have pants? Does she not? And then in our show, it's just like,
And her
We don't-
backstory.
Oh.
Here's Shingo slurring every single word he says.
Silence, male swine. I am Diana, princess of the Amazon. I was chosen by the gods.
oh, that was a terrible edit right there. Oh my god,
Yeah, I know.
John.
It was awful.
Witching.
He's like, oh god. He's he's having a seizure while he's talking.
Oh, this is a great moment. John's history.
So what did you do, Marvin?
Did what anyone would do.
It shows just how much of an asshole he is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think you edited like I had the heroic pauses and you cut those out. I'm not sure why.
Catastrophe.
I don't know. I don't remember. That was like a year ago.
Yeah, it was like a year ago.
I'm sure I had good reason.
I'm sure you didn't.
Inside their base.
Yeah, I don't know.
And blow shit up. Yeah.
I like it.
Here's our "We're Not Gonna Take It" montage.
Which it's funny because at the end you'll see that I went and decided to sing it as John, just for fun.
Yes, and we kept that in because it was great.
Yeah, and you kept it in because it was funny, and it's just because I was looking at the script and I saw "We're Not Gonna Take It." I just started singing it, and my only character was John at the time, so I just started singing it as John, and so we just included it.
I think it works pretty well.
It works quite well.
Here's Batman bitching and complaining about his life,
We don't have a quota.
and John bitching him out again.
It's unprofessional.
So we really cut this, like, this was a 3-part episode in the actual show,
Didn't we
and
make
we
it a
really
three-parter?
kind of cut it down.
We didn't make this a three-parter. What was episode 3?
Well, it is a 3-parter, but I mean,
Oh.
we took 3 parts of 20-minute episodes and made them into 3 parts of, like...
Well, it's called abridging.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know, I was impressed with myself.
You know, it's like you see abridged. You know, they're always like 10 and a half minutes long. It's like, well, you know, it's you're just cut from 22 to 15. You didn't really do much.
Yeah, agreed.
Basically, just a fan dub.
Calling me citizen or I'll crush your nuts with this mace.
So we had this running gag in this episode with Superman looking for a door to distract people, and there's an awkward moment.
And the underoos,
The Underoos.
the fact that he crapped his pants.
We're not
Oh, here we go.
No, we ain't
Kuhan serenading us with his beautiful John voice.
You've got the right to choose him. There ain't no way we're losing. Okay. Anyways,